Hey guys, today I'm going to be taking apart this Probox external hard drive enclosure. It is a 4-bay enclosure from Mediasonic, and this video I'm going to be doing by taking this apart. It's stuff I usually do. I usually take a lot of things apart, to find out how they work, what's inside, all that good stuff. Well, that was supposed to be what my channel was about, but as anyone who's seen my channel, I've got all kind of stuff on my channel, which I will be fixing very soon. But right now there's all kinds of different categories on my channel. But my channel is going to be focused on technology, basically. But I'll be working on fixing the channel soon. But this is something I love to do, and I'm probably going to be making more videos of stuff like this, of me taking apart electronics equipment, just taking a look inside, see how it functions, see what parts are in there, Alright guys, now let's get my kit out, my trusty little kit here. I'm going to be taking it apart with. Now this door comes off. Then it has this bracket in here. It has two clips. Very close. You guys can see these two clips here. Just take that and take that. That comes off. I don't know if you guys can see inside, but this is like a piece of steel here that holds all the drives. That's gonna come off because there's bolts in the back, and there are some bolts up here. You guys might not be able to see them right behind this. I'm not sure I'm gonna get those out yet, but we'll get to that later. And then you can see there's some screws down here, screws on the bottom, in the rear where it has the main fan to keep in your hard drives cool right here. Then the connection, eSATA, and this USB connection right here. Take that cable off. Alright, I'm gonna start with removing fan back here, which has 4 screws. I'm gonna start with that. That's because it just feels like it should be the first thing I do. So I'm gonna start with this. Okay, got all four out. Got the cover off, and you guys can see the fan. Mediasonic puts a pretty good sized fan on all their enclosures, so just a heads up if you guys ever want to buy one of these. Okay, now that I got that, I'm going to disconnect it from the connector right here. Take that off. Now, I might as well stay in the back of the case since I'm already there. I'm going to remove these screws here. There's 6 of them. I'm going to remove these 6 screws. There are also Phillips. I'm trying to get a grip on them. Alright. Try a grip on that. Got it out there. Most of the screws on here are Phillips head screws. Alright. Number 2. On to number 3 here. Number 3's out. Oh, come on, number 4. Number 4 is being a troublemaker. Get that right. I'm on number 4 now. Well, it's loose. I'll count that as a good. Now number 5 down here. Number 5. Number 6. Number 6 is out. There we go. Now the back plate is off. Now you can see the control board in the back here now. And the USB eSATA, your fan pin connector. You can see all of that. All our transistors. You guys get a good view of this. You can see everything back there. There we go. Here we go. See all that back there. And then you come to see, wait, let me get this. 6 more screws on the control board right in the back here. So, since I'm already back here, I'm just going to take those off. Oh, that hurt my finger. Try it again. I'm going to loosen these up first, guys. Loosen them all up. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what they use to tighten these things down. But oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. Alright. So which one? There was another one that wouldn't come off. Oh. That was shy. Alright. Let's try this guy. There you go. I had to bring out his big brother to get that off. Alright, okay. Get this screw here. Out of here. And this one here. Now, number 3. You're out of here. Number 4. Okay. You can stay there if you want to. All right. Number 5. And number 6. Alright. And now I've got to take the cable off. It's right here in the back. There's a connector cable right here. I have to disconnect that. Right, and that's disconnected. This is where the cable came from here. And you can see this is the internal where the SATA and power goes from all the hard drives. This is the internal board. This is what it looks like from the inside. Okay. Now, you guys can see the back, this cage I was talking about earlier. And there's the screws in the bottom, these 4 screws that hold this cage in. And actually there's a little plastic piece also. There's 2 little teeny ones right here also. So, take this. This is also doubles as the rubber feet. So, some of those are. The screws are. Alright, now number 4 is out. And now it's still not moving because of these 2 little Phillips right here. So I have my little set because these things are almost microscopic. Look how small those are. Alright, let's see if those are the only 2 holding it in. Let's find out real quick. Oh, it's just spinning. That's not good. This one's working. I got this one. This one was just spinning. I hope I didn't strip it. Let me put some leverage on it real quick. See if I can loosen it up. Wow. I think that one's stripped. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to take this off. Well, maybe I can still get it off because there are still 2 bolts right here. So let me see if I can still take it off without that one that's stripped inside here. I might be able to get this whole cage out. We'll see. I never give up so easily. Oh, let's see. Oh, cage is still pretty firm in here. Let me see if I missed any bolts. Yes. And in here, guys, 2 bolts right here. Hopefully these will solve my problem, I hope. Alright, on to the other side here. No. Still nothing. Still firm in place. Okay. Ah, the other bolts I told you about earlier that are up here, the ones that you can't get to. Oh my goodness. It looks like there are bolts in the back, but you need a super long screwdriver to get that. It's deep in the back here. Let me try to get this little one off again. Ah, got it, guys. Stripped out bolt. It finally broke loose. Say, never surrender. And this is a little metal piece that was holding it down. It was right here in the front. Take that off. Still, I got a little bit of movement, but that's it. That top part is in there. It's very hard to get that off. And this, wow. I could probably get this one, but I couldn't get the other one because it's so far in there. I don't know how they did that. That was a very strange design. Yeah. I don't have a super screwdriver that long. My screwdriver's in it, but I can't turn it. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. And I don't have any little thin baby screwdrivers. So that's another problem. I don't want to stop here. I want to get that front control panel off, but I might not be able to, guys. I might not be able to do that. Yeah. So you guys might not be able to see me take that first control panel off. Alright guys, I tried to get this off camera, but I just can't get the final bolt in the side, so it looks like I won't be able to show you guys the board in the back, because I don't want to destroy this enclosure, because I'm gonna put it back together, but I couldn't get this final bolt out. That's right here. Just can't get that out there. But I was able to get all the other bolts out, except for the final one in the corner. If I do that, I'll probably break the board here. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you watched it all the way through this far, like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, sub if you want to sub. It's your mouse. It's your choice. You know, if it interests you. But thank you guys for watching the video all the way till now. Sorry I couldn't show you guys the board behind here. But next time I take apart something, I'll make sure it's something that I'm not going to be reusing, so I can tear it down completely without worrying about breaking it. Okay? But I thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope it was helpful, insightful. You know, you learned something from it. And bye-bye.